Well, here's your first vertigo question coming up now. And the question is, identify 5 Indian sweets or desserts from this grid. And now for the letters. Your time starts now.
Modak,
Modak is correct.
Kulfi, and
Kulfi is correct.
Khaja,
Could be Khaja, you said.
Barfi,
Khaja is correct.
Barfi,
2 more to go.
Barfi,
Barfi, you got the 4th. Just 1 more to go after this. Across, down, you can look diagonally. It could be in any direction. Keep looking. Overlapping, they could be overlapping with another one as well. 5 seconds left. 1 more to go. And that's time. Bad luck. You got 4 really good ones. You got yourself Modak, Barfi, Kulfi, and Khaja. The one you missed was the diagonal, and that was, of course, Pera. You can see Pera coming down. Could be eliminated. That's it. Bad luck. You did really well for yourself, but 20 points is really good to start off with, St. Columbus. Well done. Let's go on to our next school. Okay, and we have BCM Arya Model School from Ludhiana, Manya and Daksh. Manya, you want to write a book apparently? Tell us what it's about.
I actually want to name it Me, Myself and I, because I think, if you have to write a book on yourself, so I think no title would be a better one than this. So, yeah.
After all, who could know more about yourself than you? Well, Manya, all the very best for that book and for this quiz. And Daksh, you seem to really like Nikola Tesla. Tell us a little bit more about him.
So Nikola Tesla is a person I highly admire because almost everything we have today is a gratitude of him. Let it be like the video conferencing we are having right now is thanks to him because he founded wireless transmission. So he's a person who I truly admire.
Fascinating. I'm, of course, also a huge fan of Tesla. Well, I have one more question for you. What does the BCM stand for in BCM Arya Model School? Daksh?
So BCM stands for Bahadur Chand Munjal, who was from the famous Munjal family, which founded the famous Hero Group. And fun fact, Hero was actually founded in Ludhiana.
Oh, absolutely. Founded in Ludhiana. Excellent, excellent. Let's go on to your set, your vertigo question coming up now. Let's have a look at it. Identify these 5 synonyms of look in this grid. And here are your letters. Your time starts now.
C,
C,
What did you say? Could you repeat that, please?
C.
C. C is correct. Keep going. You could be straight, you could be diagonal, you could be down.
Watch,
Watch is correct. Keep going. 3 more.
is it gate?
Gape is correct. Yes, gape is, of course, another synonym for C. 2 more to go. Come on. 2 more. Look diagonal, look straight.
Gaze,
Gaze is 1 more. That's correct. And just out of time. Well done. I think you all have decided that you want to be equal, all of you. You got watch, you got see, you got gaze, and you got gape. The one you missed, unfortunately, was sitting right out there, view. View is the one you missed. It was a diagonal. Bad luck, but I think you're all doing really well. 20 solid points for you going into the next round. Well done, Manya and Daksh. And we move on to team number 4. Sunbeam School, Lehtara from Varanasi. And I know there are lots of Sunbeams out there. We'll start with Shashwat. You wanted to introduce a subject called trivia in school. Any particular reason for that?
I think it's often interesting how we overlook the interconnectedness of things around us. So trivia as a subject might help us to connect the dots better and think in a lateral way.
I completely agree with you. In fact, it's all about the connections that you make. That's how the neurons fire. And that's why quizzing is just so much fun. Totally agree with you. Aryan, you want to invent something radical. What is it that you want to invent?
Like we basically saw a couple of years back that what impact Corona had on our lives. So I basically want to build upon a vaccine that would cure any upcoming diseases in rapid time.
I love the thought. And not just one disease, you want to solve all diseases at one time. Aryan, I promise you, for my sake and for all the people participating in this quiz, I wish you the very, very best. in that endeavor and in this one where you're going to answer this word grid. Your question on this word grid is as follows. Identify 5 cricketing shots. Here's your grid. And here are your letters. The time starts now.
Cut, hook, glance,
Cut, hook, glance.
Pull.
Let me pull. Just one left to go. Remember, it could be straight, it could be across, it could be down, it could be diagonal. What have you missed?
is it tie?
Sorry, repeat that, please.
TIE, tie.
No, that's not correct.
Drive.
Drive is correct. Drive is absolutely correct. You've got yourself the 5th one and that extra 5 points. So Sunbeam, let's have a look at that grid again. You got all 5: cut, pull, hook, drive and glance. And that gives you not 25 but 30 points. So that's a really handy 10-point lead going into round number 2. Well done, Sunbeam.
And the first team to have a shot at the vertigo is going to be Global City International School from Bengaluru, represented by Vaibhav and Krish. Vaibhav, I am told you're eager to go and meet Karl Marx and talk about ideology of communism. If that would be the case, what would be the first question that you'd ask him?
My first question would be why he thought it would be a good idea to go against capitalism.
Why he thought it would be a good idea to go against capitalism? That's a good question to begin a conversation. And Krish, I'm told you're excited to be participating in your school annual day. And are you going to be participating in it? Any program that you're participating in it?
Yes, I'm going to be dancing. I'm very enthusiastic about it.
All right, dancing. It's what, a classical dance, break dance?
I'm not even sure. I think it's like the normal hip hop, I think.
Hip hop. Oh, you got a dancer and someone who's into the going to be having intellectual conversations with Karl Marx, and I'm sure you will unravel the words in your round of vertigo. So let's have vertigo for Global City International School, Bengaluru. Here's your question. Identify 5 female characters from the Mahabharata. And here's your grid and the letters in it. 40 seconds. Devaki is right.
Madhuri.
Madhuri is correct. Top to bottom, left to right. Diagonal.
Oh, no, sorry.
24 seconds to go.
Kunti.
Is right. Two more to go. 15 seconds.
One who? Yeah. No.
No, 9 seconds to go.
Deva.
You all run out of your time. You got 3 out of the 5 right. You miss out on 2. Ganga, mother of Bhishma, and Ulupi, the Naga princess and the wife of Arjuna. These were the 5. You got 3. Anyway, good beginning, Global City International School. You got 3 out of the 5 down. Let's move on to our next school. Rani Public School, Thodapura from Kerala. Madhav, you are a big fan of movies and you found that RRR to be a great visual treat. If you had to play one of the roles, which would that be, Madhav?
I would play the role of Ramcharan. I would see that Ramcharan.
Oh, you would play the role of Ramcharan. Wonderful, wonderful. Sri Lakshmi, you want to also participate in movies and play some roles, or you want to do something in the scientific field?
Maybe in the scientific field, sir.
Scientific field. And what, are you a science student in your 12th standard?
Yes.
And what do you aspire to become?
I love studying more in the field of chemistry.
Chemistry. So we've got a chemist and we've got an aspiring actor, Rani Public School, Thodapura. Let's see how you unravel your vertigo. Here's your question on vertigo. What are the 5 programming languages featured in this grid? And here is your grid and the letters in it and 40 seconds.
Java.
Java is right.
SQL.
SQL is right. Kobola is not right, but I will give it to you. COBOL is acceptable. 2 more to go, 20 seconds. Across, down, diagonal, overlap. Look for them. Top to bottom,
Basic.
10 seconds to go.
Basic.
Basic is not. Yes, basic is right. Basic is right. You got 1 more to go.
Scal.
Scala, I will give it to you. Scal, you said it's Scala. I will give it to you. You got all 5, including the bonus. It's Scala, actually. It is scaling and language put together. Scala, you got all the 5 right, which is Java, SQL, COBOL, Basic, and Scala. Rani Public School, at the nick of the time, you got all 5 and the bonus. Well done. Here is your question on Vertigo. Identify 5 bowlers with over 400 test wickets whose surnames are mentioned in this grid. And here is your grid. Are you interested in cricket, both of you? Football?
Yep.
Okay, good. So if you're interested in cricket and you know the bowlers, and I think this should be an easy peasy grid for you, let's see what are the alphabets on the grid. And 40 seconds to get that.
Broad.
Broad is right.
Walsh.
Walsh is right.
Stain. Dalstein. Stain.
Stain is right. Dale Stain. Warren is correct. We got 1 more to go. Some overlaps. Diagonals. All right. One more, an overlap, top to bottom, diagonal.
Bowler.
Petit Seminaire, you got 4 of the 5. You missed out on Leon, Nathan Leon from Australia.